EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from Glendale. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now the free agent signee from Philadelphia, it's DeAndre Swift. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line, a pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll work. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down, 2nd and short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now Swift. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. First and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Play action. It's Murray. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third and 9. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Bears offense ready to possess for the second time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down, 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Roschon Johnson. Touchdown, Bears.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cards offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Murray. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. Third and 6. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one on target to Moore. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's going to keep it himself. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. That one good for 15. and a first down. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. DJ Dallas now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Here's Conner. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Murray going to fire this one out to Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
3rd and a yard. We'll try and run for this with Conner. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They go play action with Murray. Now he takes off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Whoa! And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Ted Ryman. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Williams. He's going to run it. One quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second down and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing is Williams. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Give up the middle with Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
off play action. Here's Williams. Off he goes. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks, and everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell, and they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Chicago. Here's Swift. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. On second down, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Trying to keep a drive alive, gonna have to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the Bears have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances, but in this case, they catch the defense off guard, timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On the handoff, it's Connor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
That one is complete to McBride. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the give, this is Connor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, Murray on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On 3rd down, Murray. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll put Everett in motion here. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go again with Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's their punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Second down, Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, Murray. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
Play action. It's Murray. Pass right side, that's Lyman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut it to 4. 17-13.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing again, Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Williams to the air once more. That's the veteran, Mercedes Lewis. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
So prior to 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle. Second and 7. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's a short throw caught by Komet.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down and 9. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Murray now. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Connor. Connor's got the first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. That's good for 27 and a first down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals will cut the lead down to 4. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Here's a handoff to Swift. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kaiser White. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. That one underneath here to Connor. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Gonna work Connor in the middle here. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. He'll try and run for this with Connor. And he's into the end zone. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. Woo! And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the option, it's Swift. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Bears sending out their punt team. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ball's out. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And a big turn of events there. This defense trying to hold off the opposition now takes the lead, Greg, by taking it to the end zone.
Yeah, and it seems like week in and week out, Mike, in this league, there's 1 or 2 plays that determine the outcome of a game. And I get the sense here in the second half, that game-changing scoop and score by this defense could very well be that play.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They go play action now. Murray. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bears have it. So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They're trying the left side with Swift. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cards offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does, takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
A give, running right, it's Connor. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Murray. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here to Connor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now Murray. He'll try and get there on the... And he will score! Game on! Kyler Murray! Touchdown Cardinals! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really...
And this time, the rush gets home, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. A play fake. Now Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Swift gets it from the pistol. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. To throw is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Second and a yard. They'll go again with Swift, and it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Komet with the catch. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing again, Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Cardinals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
On 1st down, Murray. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
They'll drop to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.